Hello, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're playing some Hearts of Iron 4. This is mainly just a test, but if it goes well, we'll upload it. So from the map, that's actually running quite well. We are playing Honduras.
Sí, señor.
Now we don't have a big army, but that's going to change very shortly. As we are going down the banana focus tree. I know my screen down here looks a bit weird because I'm running a few mods that aren't compatible with Road to 56, which I forgot to turn off. Let's just set up a quick. Let's stay up there. Of course, let's bring that up to 4. Supply. Let's get railways set up. And we'll upgrade those naval bases, because why not? So we'll be doing the reconstitute the Federal Republic, which will give us cores, and then we'll go and do the Banana Republic, which will give us even more cores. And for this, it is going to be a fascist run, so we're going to get rid of the communists straight away. Get rid of all this. Take that. Gonna keep that thingied. And let's activate the extras. So this is Road to 56, a completely different experience to base game Hearts of Iron 4. Whereas in Hearts of Iron 4 you've got base game, you've got your DLCs, where I've got the subscription. So everyone in Europe's got a decent focus tree. Czechoslovak, German Reich has a different, which I think is an even better tree than the default. I actually do like this tree because you get all this, but you can go down here and denounce the Treaty of Versailles, then do the Rhineland. But you can also get bonuses to your military police, which is good, and then obviously form the Reichskommissariats. And pretty much Road to 56 expands on regular history or alt history. For this run, I don't have Iron Man mode on, and I'm not playing with AI focuses, so it may lag and the Soviet Union splits into a civil war. It may crash, which I've seen a lot happen recently with the Soviet Union constantly going into civil war. I've had the Soviet Union go into a civil war while I'm fighting them as the Nordic Empire, as seen on my TikTok. But we're playing Honduras. Let's see what we can train. What's this? 4,000, 4 infantry. Let's get 2. I'll be on low manpower for quite a while. And let's get this going. I'm playing with strength into Honduras, so I have strength into myself. I'm gonna not do that. Strange bit, we've recently come in possession of some very unusual spoils, the most notable being an ancient book covered in arcane and bizarre symbology. Some of our scholars believe that it would be worth studying, while others suggest it would be no more than a hoax. Meddling dark forces, sign me up. This is going to be much of a waiting game. as I won't be able to do anything for quite a while. The last time I did play Honduras, I went for a bit of a uh, mechanized and mechanized and heavy artillery run, which got me the whole of South America and North America. I was able to unify it all, but I couldn't get to Europe because during my game where I tested this, the German Reich rallied the monarchists. They rallied the monarchists, went down their little tiny tree, and the World War happened through that. But yeah, let's see if we can take the Americas and hopefully get some sort of foothold in Africa. So we can then use that to get over to the Soviet Union and then into Asia. As I believe I have a focus. There we go. Consider a full United Fruit Company takeover. Which will boost our fascism. But I believe it's down here. Corporate expansion. Which gives us a bunch of cores and then eliminate the competition. Which turns the British Raj fascist, which we can then support. Their fascist civil war. And it's never actually worked for me, so I'm guessing it ends up giving us more, what you call it. I'm guessing we just take over the fascist British Raj. Or they become our puppet. I'm guessing. And again, I've never got it to work. They've always beaten them. Let's ban communism straight off the bat. No, we do need to heavily fix our stability in that before any sort of war comes off. Because with Honduras, there's going to be a lot of wars. And I mean a lot of wars. Now, I could have bypassed all this by unifying Central America straight up. Using one of the options in the settings menu. Well, extra settings menu when you start the game. But I wanted a challenge. I wanted to go in for it. So, here we are. One division. And that's what we've got right now. And if I started off with the annexing everyone into the one, all of Central America into one, we would still have the problem of one division, which is a bunch of manpower, not a lot of factories. Because I believe there isn't a lot of factories around here either. I think we all have the 4 slots. Panama's got 5 in total. El Salvador's got 4. Guatemala's got 4. I have 4. Nicaragua has 4. Costa Rica's got 4, while Panama has 5. And Panama Canal has 0. Let's grab a military theater so we can get down our tech a bit quicker. And all the spaces, big spaces here, it's because of expanded advisor mod. So let's go back up. We want to consider a full United Fruit takeover. Now, what we also want to do at this exact same time is try and get a Prince of Terra, a fascist demagogue, and either a financial expert or silent workhorse. Either one works. Now, this isn't a full guide, because my PC will crash before a full guide can happen. We want to keep, every time you get the chance to improve working conditions, take it. Your stability is paramount in this. It's not like Kaiserreich where you can go into a civil war and you've got like your stability and party popularity to worry about and endless freaking ideologies. But I find when I'm on low stability, I'm always gonna end up losing. I think I've lost. So far, I've lost 5 games out of all the games I've played in Hearts of Iron 4. It's brutal if you run out of stability. Some pause. Now. Now. So Nicaragua has. Ooh. Oh. I believe they're going communist, I believe. I don't know what. Somoza's. Oh no, that's normal. He sees power. Why? Here's every Central American country will have this unification tree, but instead of like trans Nicaraguan, it'll be trans Honduran for me. But they have to control all Central America. Ow, still loud, very loud for some reason. But there's the PSN. PlayStation Network's the commies. Can't say that. I'll get instantly flagged. But what I'm gonna do might be stupid. Actually, no, I won't. But I'm also running a mod, the dynamic research slots, where depending on your factories, you'll get a research point or research power. And when you at the next threshold, you get a research slot. Just so, as a small nation, I'm not researching 2 things at once. Right, we won. Oh, we've only got this guy. Army command. Do we want division? Let's go for army drill for now. As long as we got our power increasing, it's all good. I'm gonna have you guys go into there. Let's up it to 3. And again, this is gonna be a slow game. Even though I'm at max speed, it's still gonna be slow. No surprising, this is running better than CNC. I've tried to record a game of, I think it's 0 hour untitled, 0 hour untitled challenge mode, and it just crashed the game. Crashed OBS. Couldn't do anything with it. I normally go with dispersed. Ow. I normally go with dispersed industry just because it's something I've always used. I used to do concentrated by watching different YouTubers. I think I started using concentrated by watching Rimmy's videos. And once I started watching Bitter Steel's videos, I saw the bonuses of disperse, so choose that. Now we're running out of manpower. I believe that is the problem. No, you're full manpower. You're not. You just need infantry equipment. But yeah, we need a big enough army to squash El Salvador. Because for some reason El Salvador can pump out a buttload of divisions from a 2-province state holding 1.44 million. I'm pretty sure my home area is 865k. Right, we want invite Samuel. We'll grab the before everything goes crazy, just quick pause. We want to go for Fascist demagogue right now. We do want to get off civilian economy, but my war support's way too low. We can go up to limited once we have the more stuff. Oh, I also have the national character stuff. But what I'll go for is enforced patriarchy for the factory output and production efficiency cap. I'll end up going order above all, just because why not? It reduces chance of strikes by 100%. State mandate, personality cult for fascism support. Social order, you could choose any, but I don't like the stability hit, so I normally go cultural norms, which gives you ideology drift defense, factory output, stability, and resource gain, which is normally good when you're a tiny nation. Also good if you go to revolutionary minds, if you want to speed up your nuclear reactors, and then justification for war. You've got global order, lessons of history, ideological struggle, and brinkmanship. I'm going to go brinkmanship for this division speed, but I like going ideological struggle for the mobilization speed. And the justify war goal time down by 25%, as well as a division attack on core territory, which is normally good if you like pulling back and going in and encircling a bunch of troops. Now, we don't have the best designers. We've actually got decent. I think this is pretty much our only decent one for fighters. And this will probably go for motorization company. And we'll go for the mining company for the resource gain and construction research speed. On pause again. Right. We do not want to prepare for civil war. We do not control more than one state, sadly. So what we'll do, we'll open up political discourse and expand civil support. The faster we turn fascist, the better. And this is going to boost us up by 20%, which will bring us quite nicely up. Yeah, it says that fascist pressure. I don't think anyone around us is oh. This person has fascism. Oh, but you're going communist. I cannot have that. Opposition crackdown. So they're going authoritarian. Panama looks like they've got a little bit of communism in there. Colombia looks like they're going democratic. What are you going? You're loot. You haven't lost a single bit of democracy. Again, that's fine. Peru tends to go to a civil war, which turns them either fascist or communist, I've found. Brazil, whenever I've played, I've always gone fascist, either through civil war or political. But in this, I know that we can get puppet just as I was saying, Peru has gone to a civil war between the Republic of Peru and the Peruvian Empire. So they've actually got... I've never actually seen the Peruvian Empire being authoritarian before. That's actually the truth. I've never seen them go authoritarian. It's always been communist or fascist. But pretty much we want to try and annex as much as South America as we can before sort of the end of World War II, because then a lot of these will end up being democratic. Oh no. This guy might be going democratic. But over in Africa, oh my god, Italy. Italy might clean this up in 1936. Whenever I've played in Europe as Germany, it's always 1938 for Ethiopia thingies. When I played a game of Nordic Empire, I was hosting their if they capitulated, I was hosting their government in exile, but they never capitulated. So I had that negative modifier with Italy forever. Turkey, I've not actually played. I think I played Turkey once, and that was when I didn't have the. I only had up to the Battle of the Bosporus DLC. I played as Greece. That was difficult. Bulgaria I've played a few times, which in itself is difficult. Never played as Romania. Never played as Yugoslavia. Never played as Hungary, Austria, or Czechoslovakia. I do want to try and get Austria-Hungary back. I played as Poland a few times. Germany I've played loads. I've played Latvia a lot. I played Finland twice to do the Scandinavian League, I think it is, or Scandinavian Empire, before it wasn't before it was before By Blood Alone, but it was even further back than that. It was just before No Setback came out. I played as France once, and their political system is horrible. You have to try and get rid of full employment prevents you from upping your conscription. As soon as you up your conscription, you've got jobs that aren't being done. Disjointed government, you want to try and get rid of that so quickly before you go to war with Germany, which sucks, but again, you can't do much. Plays the UK a few times, going down there, a few of their trees. There we go, we want to do that. So we don't have to spend the political power to hold a national referendum. We want to sit here and let it take over. We need 153rd enforced patriarchy. Though, as a communist country, it's good to grab this because supply consumption down is good. Neutrality, if you want to stay neutral, you can grab Divine Inspiration or Support. Gonna need it as a neutral country. Set constitutions, never used because I've never stayed democratic for long. Oh, communist coup in Ethiopia. That didn't go to a civil war. First time for this. Anyways. But I've played as Ethiopia before. Again, Sweden was my host. But not when they didn't form the Nordic Union yet. I played as Italy and crushed Ethiopia. There's been times where I've played as Italy and I withdrew from Ethiopia to get the communist line. So I'm guessing you're going to go to a state of civil war. I'm guessing. One thing Road 56 does is that you got Mosland, the Rhineland up here, Osterrheinland, and Frankfurt. I believe it's just Mosland and Rhineland that gets demilitarized, and Osterrheinland, I think, in base game. I mean, normally these are just Rhineland and in Mosland, but now it's Mosland, Rhineland, Ost-Rhineland, Frankfurt, and Baden. That gets demilitarized, so you can't have any troops on the French border. But they haven't. Germany, what are you doing? You've gone down there. No, you haven't. I just realised Road 56 has been updated. I've like this flat tower thing was up here. It looks like they've updated it. Volkstra. You have to suffer 3 million casualties. Oh, this one you have to be losing. Oh. So I'm guessing this is where you would go down to... if you were starting to lose the war. Yeah, because this is surrender progress. That's 1%, so if you lose a tile, and you've suffered more than 2 million casualties, you could go down desperate measures straight away. Okay, I didn't know they updated. Kinda want to go back and play Germany now. Is there anything else with it? No, it doesn't look like they've touched the political side. No. So they've just added this. Which means all good. I wonder what other trees have messed with. I'll have to go to the Road to 56 Steam page to see. We also need to get our Navy done up, because I believe we are... I say I believe. We are going to need a big Navy. Let's actually grab personality call, as we are going to need it. As once we turn fascist, we're going to have to get rid of the democratic support, so that our stability is a bit better. As stability boosts your party popularity, will boost your stability. Though for some reason it is locked in, maybe because I need to unpause. Hopefully we can turn fascist and get extended conscript. Extensive conscription unlocked, and probably served by requirement. Though I like this one, inflicts of exile, so you can have manpower when you're capitulated. You're not relying on all your soldiers fleeing from the country. Which I've never actually played a proper exile nation. I've never actually been defeated in a war. Other than Ethiopia, where I wanted to be defeated. But Germany, what the? Germany. Germany's going into a three-way civil war. Yep, they got rid of Hitler. they're going to take advantage of it. I've never seen the communists win this, other than YouTube videos. I've always seen either democratic wins or Nazi Germany is still around. Oh, look at that. It re-adds the Treaty of Versailles. Yeah, but you can still unify with Austria. And you get a puppet war go against them. Frozen arms. And the event for annexing Austria when it enters your alliance will be blocked. Okay. Colonies for support. Ah, so they get their old colonies back. Of which they can then intervene with the Soviet Civil War. Which will be... Well, they would leave the Axis, join the Allies, and then the provisional government or the Soviet Socialist Republics will join, well, the SSR will join them, or the USSR fights on, declines them. No, I'm not going to have to resupply my ships in their port. Right, we want to... Let's see. Not do any of this anymore. Or we need to go down our economy tree. As if we try and rush down the Banana Republic tree, we're not going to have the manpower, we're not going to have the weapons, we're going to get steamrolled by Guatemala. Of which Guatemala may look like it's only got 3 divisions and Nicaragua's only got 2. I've seen it go wrong many times. Many of my practice games have gone wrong. Many a time. Let's see if we can fill out our commerce rate rating, and then we want around support. The more stuff we can have, the better. One of the things that we have next to no manpower. They've got 100% equipment, they just don't have enough manpower. Yeah, I'm producing all the equipment needed, just no manpower. I don't even have any other divisions. See, I could turn them to garrisons, which uses less manpower, but I need manpower in the field. See, now we've taken over. I'm actually gonna not have this, but I will have banned Democratic parties on. The best way I found for this is get your Democratic support all the way down, then click this button so you're not getting a stability hit. But don't click. I tend not to do the anti-democratic raids due to stability loss. Because you lose 10%, and then for 120 days you get 0.7 weekly stability, which I believe is less. Estonia's gone fascist, great. I'm actually going to put my calculator to make sure that's correct. So Brazil's had its royal wedding, as always. We're 1936 guns. Oh, no. Italy won in 1936. That's a surprise. Yeah, we would only gain. We would actually gain. Round about 84 stability. But I'm guessing that's not 84%. That's, I think it's 8.4, or however they calculate it. Oh, the nationalists don't look good. They don't look good at all. So it might be oh, they've pushed it. Oh my god, they pushed in quite well because normally they struggle taking this port. Can I send you stuff? I could send you 500 guns, but it won't help. They're basic infantry equipment. Superior firepower, because why not? Germany won't be sending them anything. I know that for sure, because they're going to their civil war. Press censorship. No. We are going to up our conscription, as we need manpower more than anything. We're missing out on steel. Let me guess. Yeah, we have. There we go. There's the Germany civil war is now gone, and I can't even trade for steel because I only have one factory. Switch over to infrastructure for now. Let's see. Let's connect rows, get some extra infrastructure. So I'll bring it down by 1. And go. Spirit of the Army will probably go for either unit elitism or accomplished heritage. Spirit of the Academy will go political loyalty. Division command. Probably go for reserve officers for the faster training time. Though smoke and fire looks good for the breakthrough. For the Navy, I'm probably going to go fleet and being. Only reason being, go to research. I want to pump out as many super heavy battleships as I can. The more of these I can pump out before hitting 1940 heavy ships, the better. Only thing is, I need to research. I need to research Navy, of which I need to go to the Navy support to research torpedoes, so I can get some subs out. Because getting a Navy out is pretty much between life and death. Because if I'm not wrong, Nicaragua has none. All of Central America doesn't have a Navy. They'll start building ships, but they don't have any. Again, the more ships we have, the better, because we're going to be going up against the Americans, and they're going to be naval invading Honduras. Not the other territories, just Honduras itself. Because they want to get to our capital as fast as they can, so they'll invade these two. Or with the American AI, they'll probably want, if we get British Honduras off the British by buying it. Why is everybody going into civil war? Guys, please, I can't do this. Empire. Oh, they're doing the military stuff. No. No. Oh no. They've gone into civil war, which means you guys are free. Which the last time I saw this happen, the Imperial Kwantung territories went to war with China. I was playing as the Northern Union, so I had to get all my units over here. France has gone neutral. Or authoritarian. I had to march all my units over to then knock out China, to march them all the way back to deal with the war in Europe. Yeah, I've never seen the communists win this. They've pushed out, but they're also getting pushed down here. They don't exactly start in a decent spot either. They don't have a lot of land, and the German Reich normally comes out on top. No, German Republic has a shot. Erwin von. Isn't he one of the generals you have? Right, for now, we'll go for because we're more guns than ever, we'll just go for the extended stuff. We want the support 1930. So our guns should be getting upgraded by now. Kingdom of France. Opposed to communism, and they're going authoritarian, meaning they're not going to accept Britain's invite. You're fortifying the empire. You haven't done change of course, you haven't done steady as she goes. So you're not going to do the French alliance. You're going down this tree. Oh yeah, if you go communist, or if you want to go communist, you can revisit colonial policy. Go down here for decolonization, all of which sucks. I normally go down here, grabbing this because it's research speed. Go down Commonwealth ties, getting all of this, improving your relations with all your puppets. Hold the Imperial Conference, and then go for the Imperial Federation. You want to grab it. You want to grab this, not this. This Indian autonomy, which you then do this, which will then allow them to agree with you, which you can then do Imperial Federation, which the United Kingdom will be known as a Commonwealth of Nations. Get the rise of the United Kingdom, where every unit leader of every puppet you have joins you. Even if you puppet other nations, this Imperial Federation will work, as they don't join the conference, only the original puppets do. So any puppet you have, as long as they're at the lowest puppet level, an integrated puppet or Reichskommissariat, you can annex them. So you could puppet... Oh, and you get cores on them. So you could go to war with America, invade through Canada, take the land, puppet them, get them down to the lowest puppet level, and say you puppet, say, the Soviet Union and the rest of Europe. Do the Imperial Federation, have them all agree to it, then you've got cores and everything, I found. Unless that's been updated so you don't get cores anymore, but rather powerful.
Firme.
once we get our industry, we can go down for import the weapons, get militarism, prepare for corporate consolidation, and integrate the Republic of Nicaragua, El Salvador, then Guatemala. We can go for Costa Rica after we've gone further down the economy, where we can get where is it? It's this one, military industrial complex, where we've got more military factories. Then we can start going down Air Force, Navy, and our military tree. We want to try and get down here. We won't be able to do a fruitful partnership, sadly. So we'd have to go alliance of through corporate states, meaning we would have to create our own faction and hopefully someone joins it. So let's grab established fruit order of all, which will drop our stability down by a bit, but we can gain that stability back quite quickly. Right, we want to grab basic depth charges because we're going to be fighting against Americans. Americans have a lot of subs. We're going to need every anti-sub capability we can get. We're also going to need a lot of dockyards. The sad thing is, nearly every province in Central America is coastal, except from every single one's a coastal province. So even though you can get this shows up as an individual one to like here and here, it all counts as Nicaragua being one province. Hence why you can never get civil war in one of these countries. Only things that we need to take Panama before Colombia does. Colombia has always taken Panama for some reason, because all you need to do is take these three states. You don't even touch this. You can just go straight for Panama, and you annex them because they don't need San Jose. But the Panama Canal, you need to own both sides, then negotiate with the Americans. Make sure your relations is high enough to then be able to buy it off them, giving you a nice stable route all the way down, so you don't have to rely on convoys. Which convoys will be a massive, make a massive difference in this. Let's grab flamethrowers. We're gonna be missing steel. There's nothing we can do about it. We've only got 2 civilian factories because half of our factories are consumer goods. As soon as we go up our economy level, we should start gaining more of our civilian factories back, so that we can improve our stuff. We can get that, which ain't really good for us as we don't have a lot of manpower. We're gonna need to improve ourselves way before that. We're slowly ticking away. So we now got 1 consumer goods. It's not like Switzerland, where you can have negative civilian factories, so you're getting civilian factories out of thin air. Because I believe one of my videos up on TikTok is what'd you call it? It's when By Blood Alone released. I tried out Switzerland's new tree, and I had negative 10% civilian goods civilian factories going to consumer goods. So I was using minus 2 factories are being used. I was gaining 2 factories out of thin air. Though later on in that game, I kind of messed up my game because I was trying to form the Alpine Protectorate, and I kind of went fascist instead of saying democratic. Fleeting being. Let's go. We're gonna be using special forces a lot, I think. And so we can switch over to this when we need to. We could do state serves the military, as that ups our political power gain. Let's go. We want to try and get as best of an army as we can. We'll do prepare for corporate consolidation, then we'll do internships, then go down to Nicaragua, because we're going to need as much manpower in the field as possible. Tuva went democratic again. Republic of Tuva. Communism defeated. Democracy is triumphs of a totalitarian. Communism and democracy are united against this old threat. Okay. Okay, you do you. And bear in mind, we still need to build naval dockyards. I want to be able to get Navy dockyards out so I can take out Panama, because you're going to need Marines. Because you're going to have to invade Panama directly. So you can take Costa Rica and march down to San Jose de David. You can march down here, but you can't go any further. You can't ask the Americans for the Panama Canal yet, because you're at war, they don't like it. So you'd have to invade Panama. And again, we have to do it as fast as we can before Colombia gets them. Let's grab breakthrough. Okay, sure. I've never had that. Yeah. And Poland's gone to their civil war because they didn't. Okay. And again, it's always East versus West for these guys. These guys normally end up going communist, while these guys end up staying authoritarian until they go democratic. Looks like it's strengthened their military and air force, though. Yeah, there goes the communists. They're going to lose Dresden and Leipzig. Grab the internships. Let's grab cultural norms. I mean, we could do limited ranks, which gives us a bit more like weekly manpower, but again, we want that factory output because we're going to need to produce a lot of tanks in a very short amount of time. So let's see. Partial mobilization, that's going to be a big jump up because we're going to need fuel. And I don't believe we're producing a lot. Deal again 48. Oh yeah, this. Weekly war supports, but we gain 5% consumer goods. It allows us to up our war support, but I'm gonna leave that for now. I could use the console to input a thing where I can get down to it very quickly, but again, that doesn't help me. As much as what people think, because it can screw up the game and absolutely damage your run. Navy. We want... best of the best, because if I'm not wrong, we don't have any admirals. We've got one. There we go. And it's a submarine captain. Nice. We'll recruit another. Also sub captain. Can we get one that's not a submarine captain? But again, that's all we're going to need, really. If the submarine captains, that's fine. Now that we've gone fleet and being, we've got global presence. So that our heavy ship cost goes down by 60%, which is what we really need.
Listo.
Now you got this army all trained up. Just waiting on the final division. Which brings us up to 7. There we go. Let's grab artillery. As our manpower is now going to flock in by huge numbers. We're going to grab extensive conscription, bypasses of focus splitters, because that one puts us up to limited, where if we go past it, it takes us to extensive, which means that's one less focus we need to do. Once this is done, we'll go and try and integrate Nicaragua, as I believe they have the manpower. No, they have less than us. 22 recruitable. The social reforms, which is boosting their population, but not as fast as what I would like. I think we should go for ideological struggle next. It'll be our next political power payment. Yeah, it's wanting us to collect. Though anti-submarine would be a good thing to have, since we're going to be fighting a lot of them. Especially now we're going to be going up against the German Navy. If the German Reich doesn't succeed, we're going to be going up against the German Navy. We're going to want we should have a little bit of manpower. Not a lot, but we'll have a little bit.
Listo, señor.
And it might be the thing that we have large armies with no commander. Right, we're gonna want engineers for now. Though we don't have any aluminium or steel, but we're gonna go get some soon. See, we're gonna have loads of chromium, and I'm guessing the oil's in here. Yep. But look, there's 35 steel there, and a buttload of oil, a little bit. There's more chromium over here. We need Cuba. Cuba has a buttload of steel and loads of chromium. Chromium is needed for building your big ships. See, all the oil and rubber that are in these two states here go to the United Kingdom. Well, all the oil in here goes to the United States straight away. Now you can nationalize your oil, which gives them a free war goal on you if they don't like it. Whereas you can try and work around it, but by the time you get to that focus, they've already declared war on you, and you're kind of fucked. Of which you then have a chance to go into civil war, while they pretty much change. You end up pretty much getting puppeted. You lose your big army that you've just made, and you kind of die. One of the best ways I've found: get an army down in the Yucatan if you're playing as Mexico to take British Honduras. Then make sure you've got a decent enough army to cover the whole American line and push as much as you can. As soon as you take them, oh. There we go.
I am Adolf Hitler, command of the Third Reich.
I forgot I had that on. So whenever I declare war on someone, it'll play that audio track. I completely forgot I had it on. I'm hoping this will be a quick war. Let's expand our arms. Paratroopers would be good to use, but again, I don't have the Air Force for it. Let's get rid of that. Propaganda. More propaganda. Again, like, our stability drops straight down to 12 from above 50. And our war support drops very low. So once the war is over, we should be able to do our stuff. And a little bit of artillery there. As soon as this city falls, they should capitulate straight away.
Firme. Seguimos avanzando.
Give them no way of retreat.
¡Avance! ¡Están retrocediendo, señor!
Try and get more divisions over here so I can take this capital. Only thing is, though, look at their defense. They're entrenched, their commander's got higher skill, their own country, and modifiers give them defense. Modified to 154.46. But they're gonna lose org very quickly. Not a problem. Being at war, we're gonna take casualties, of which our casualties are much higher. Next. Oh, it's lagged. What's the lag for? What's happened? Please tell me it's not crash like so an hour in. Dawn of the Brotherhood of Europe. You. Okay, so F10. The Brotherhood of Europe. And the Union of Soviet Republics versus the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. Oh, and it's a very tiny civil war as well.
¡Listo!
It's where we then turn our attention up to Guatemala. Up to there. Now we've got a lot more. We only want to make 3 once to bring our divisions up to 10. And we need to bring our war support and up as high as we can now. Let's improve the infrastructure in Nicaragua. And place down our first naval dockyard. There you go, there's the People's State of Germany gone. Grab global premise and superiority. Now, if I can get an infantry, if I can get this general,
Sí, señor!
this button, so I can get him to level 4 and get the infantry specialist, or oh, I can only be a specialist. Oh, come on. I thought something else, but we're going to need an infantry specialist to increase our attack and defense. Once it gets up to skill 8, that's a 15% and a 20% bonuses. Shouldn't be long until we start getting some artillery going. Though it would be also a good idea to start expanding these divisions. I will take the manpower hit. But again, we need as much men in the field. Well, we just gained enough points that we have unlocked another research which we will go research military police. Right, now we've got some better arms, we will go and consolidate our Guatemalan stuff. They've got more. Yeah, they've got 100% strength average. They won't hold for long. Have they changed it again? No, not from when I last saw it. Gemma rank 1. So they've been locked into denounce the Versailles Treaty, which they'll end up just going through. Oh, this I haven't seen before. This is a different one. But you can prepare for it and then climb. Oh, you have to prepare for the Southern Field to get Operation Tannerbomb then. I didn't notice that. Because now it's down here. There's Case on Town. I wish the alliance with Kingdom of Italy led to something else as well. Like some better stuff. You can go war with Poland, or you can go Danzig or war. That's kind of the same focus, I believe. This one does give you the... Oh, so if Germany has volunteers sent to Poland, they can't do this focus. I don't know where you would get this. because yeah, you get a good friendship with them, but then you can't invade them. See, anything else changed? Doesn't look like it. I don't see why the technocrats are here. All it does is increase city factory speed. I know it's slightly autarks just to get military factories out the door. There might be the fact I could go join the Brotherhood of Europe. Might as well get our tanks on the go. Same again. Just declare war.
I am Adolf Hitler, Command of the Third Reich.
That's going to get annoying. But again, it's my own fault. We're going to want branch independence spirit, so we get more air experience. Right, and while that is going on, we go back over here to create the coastal navy. We should be attacking. Just force deploy all these. Never do that. It brings down your stability and war support for a building slot. Never do that. It sucks so bad. There we go. We're now in Guatemala. And that should be Guatemala finished.
Listo, señor. Listo.
And they had 3 dockyards. Here, that's actually a bit expensive, isn't it? And we don't have torpedoes researched yet, so making this stuff. Increase our arms production. We'll create 2 lots of 4. Brings up to 18. This is the button you want to look out for. Region-wide industrial integration, which gives you a building slot for max infrastructure. Which Honduras has. Where we want to increase our civilian factories as best we can, for we want to get rid of these consumer goods. We want to grab the... Let's grab financial expert for now. Try and get as much of our factories back as possible. Looks like our guy can be promoted. Expert's good. Yes, the max entrenchment would be good, but we're not defending as much. We're going to be aggressors. We're going to be aggressive as, oh, they've gone communist, which means they're a perfect target. As soon as we get those, as soon as, pretty much, your convoys are going to be your payment for most stuff. They're Soviet compact. Let's have them,
Sí, señor.
Up on them. Guess it's somewhere here. Yep. Make workers better. And when democratic support reaches 0, we can then go and press the button to ban democratic parties. It's best to do that so you don't, because then you'll take a 0% stability hit. We also need to get a war support over 50 and try and get up to 100, which should hopefully be getting us there. Now we want these guys fully trained as possible. I only shot out those 3 divisions because I need them. We also need... There we go. Let's go for the Salvadorian Socialist Republic. Where am I doing these focuses gives us guarantee of them from America, even though we're guaranteed as well. I'm guessing there's a point where you can do that. I'm guessing. Get them engineers. Which means we're going to need a bit more support equipment. Just equalize factories. Motorized is going to be good for supply, even though I'm not going to have rubber for a little bit. The more torps we have, again, the better. We don't want any of these guys though. Let's grab suppressive, or just our main tactic. Yeah, we can now go for global order, which allows us to do a bit better, but we want ideology. Mediums, because that's what we're going for. We are not going to be using light tanks at all. There you go, that's my basic tank division. You know how this goes.
I am Adolf Hitler, Command of the Third Reich.
I'm gonna make the tanks elite. Again, they're gonna be our main fighting force for quite a lot of our stuff. And this Those Salvadorians are dead straight away. I believe that's a million, quite a lot of manpower for us there.
Atención.
I'm gonna head down to San Jose. Just throw every dockyard we can onto convoys. And start designing the destroyer once we have torpedoes. I should have had torpedoes researched already, but oh well. Now, I could build an agency, but I've only got 10 factories and I would like to get my stuff built. As fast as possible. They were building Navy stuff, so I'm guessing they were going for building a Navy. Now again, we can't go up and press this button yet, so we need Costa Rica, which then gives us cores and everything, even though the focus already gives us cores. But we'll also get recent political unification, military unification, and economic unification, which we will have to get rid of in using the Central American unification branch of the focus tree, which we will have to go through, otherwise these bonuses are going to be annoying us, as that's +5 consumer goods. Economy laws get more expensive, trade laws and conscription laws get more expensive. We lose 10% stability and we lose 0.15 of our political power. Now, while that's ticking by, I'm gonna grab some water and shouldn't be long. There we go. Oh, the end of the Soviet Civil War. What? Hold on, what? Trotsky won. I'm guessing they took Moscow then. They still have military access to Spain. Yeah, I knew it. Spanish directory. Fascist weren't living long. Which is fine. We can always go and liberate them. Let's see. Now we're going to be using destroyers right now, so we'll do convoy sailing. Again, it's going to want us to pick one of these guys. We don't want one of those guys. We're going to go for our guy once he gets the proper skills, which isn't that far. There we go. Now we need 150 political power, so we just need to wait a little bit. There we go. There's patriarchy, which means we now have a massive factory output bonus of 30%. That'll go up to 40% once improved work conditions as but we have 125% production efficiency gap, which is good. We're gonna want to grab basic armor, the welded armor. Then we're gonna want a bunch of army XP saved up, so we can tech at least basic mediums with the best stuff we've got. It's up to tier 2 light. Basically, I want to try and get up to these guns. So if we can get that, perfectly fine. But if I can get this, or even all the way up to advanced light, because I mean, look at that. That's 197 days for 3 years ahead of time. It's actually the same way everything else as well. Then we have to go down here and grab transport ships and all that, which is annoying. There goes Fascist Spain. Now we can use all this. So with this, we've done what? I'm guessing they did their focus to try and get them to like the preempt annexation, but wow. God damn. What? Swiss democratic propaganda. Oh, for it to get properly done, they need to be democratic, but no, they start fascist. Oh, they come with the aggressive spirit of Helvetica. Yep. Now this one's a little bit updated as well, because I remember this having multiple branches. Looks like they've updated it, but there's the Alpine Confederation, but you need oh. neutrality. Where's the one that gives them the aggressive? Unless that's because they manually declared war. Yeah, they did. But the Democratic, how the hell did they do that? That's 25% breakthrough, 30% war support, plus 20%. Switzerland, you're a little bit overpowered, mate. Sweden's already embargoing you. Oh, Costa Rica. Poor Costa Rica.
I am Adolf Hitler, Command of the Third Reich.
I mean, that's fine and all, but we can't go on until we control Costa Rica. Right, we can actually stop the infrastructure. This focus gives us infrastructure for them. In Guatemala and El Salvador, is it? Nicaragua and El Salvador. Nicaragua's already max. So they'll just place them in there just in case it breaks the focus. We want to up our air force to max. As well as research some anti-air, because we're going to be fighting extreme enemy air.
Están retrocediendo, señor.
Oh no. Oh. They didn't do a civil war. Oh, he was ousted from power. Sweden, you're embargoing Germany, your biggest. Oh no. Sweden is embargoing their biggest trade. Why are you embargoing the free city of... There we go. We can then go to decisions, get political unification first. That's going to be a big fucking hit. Patrons. Just waiting for the basic engine and basic armor protection, and then our tanks should be ready. Maybe on pause. No, I am not producing trains. Do I even have them researched? No. There we go. That's what we needed. Alright. We need steel. Which we can get if we take the proper research.
Atención.
One of the things I would take one division, set them on there. Why? Okay. So Chanticleer Accord is going in against Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's the Swiss Confederation are now secured in a faction. They're kind of overpowered now. I don't know how I feel about that. But again, I'm halfway across the world, so I can't do much about it. I'm going to upper motorized to 18 width with artillery, motorized scouts, and engineering. Our tanks need motorized scouts and engineering. Our infantry needs cavalry recon. And we're now making a lot of guns. Grab high power cartridges while we're here. Grab economic. We'll do the military unification last, because again, it doesn't hurt us that much. No, doesn't hurt us that much. And we have 176.11k. We have a lot of manpower. So that will bring us up to 18. And that will bring us up to 24. The reason why I'm putting in 2, I don't want to expand on this one because it'll end up making double. That just kind of be asked. There we go. That will all be done rather quickly. So, over 90 days, we should be good. Now, I know we can go straight to incorporate Panama, but we want to grab Belize first. So what we're going to do, we're going to come all the way over here again. Once recent political unification is gone, we can do this. Connect cities, get a bunch of railways and their stuff. We want to create enable industry. As that way, we'll start filling out our list. No, let's actually have 2 of these. This will be our basic boat. I'm wanting 4 lines of this, which I will sort into a proper task force soon. There we go. To be produced afterwards. One thing, so we're missing 42 steel. We're going to need to get some steel mills built, because there's no way I'm going to trade for it right now. Let's just hide them for now. Let's get some trucks built. yes, we can go ban them at 60%, but we want them even lower. We do not want any sort of political stuff in it. We don't want to lose any stability. Any stability loss is bad. There you go, it's actually using our convoys instead for supply. Which I'm all for. We're going to need some anti-air with our troops, which is going to give us a big push. And anti-tank, which is going to give us a lot of heart attack. Now, when I normally play Communist China, I tend to go for okay, you took state you wanted, and then Czechoslovakia. Hey, what state did you take? I believe it was Southern Slovakia. Because now Hungary looks squished. No, Romania took Alford. That's why they look squished. I wish they were puppeted. Because that would be a pretty strong puppet right now. We can go to industry and grab steel production. So that we can actually get steel made. Now, this will be going up as a full video. I will be going until 1942. Might as well grab them. Because we're going to be fighting the Mexicans. And they tend to go into a bit of a civil war when they start losing any war, I found. So, and then they start joining factions straight away. Anzus was made. Done steady as she goes. How did you leave? Unless they sat there and sent the British a buttload of guns. In 9 days, we should be clear of complete unification. We also want to max out our anti-air shields. And radar stations are going to be our best friend as well, because the AI doesn't build them. Which is amazing. Right, we also want our Prince of Terror, so that we can get in and cause some mischief. Because Mexico is not, we have no claims in Mexico. From the focus tree, we have no claims. Well, corporate expansion takes us down towards Colombia and Ecuador, which is well and good, but we don't have any sort of business in anything. Oh, if we do this, it fucks our stuff. And turns us democratic. That's not good. Good thing I don't do that focus. let's catch up on our industry while we're at it. Do we have any room? No, we don't. But yes, we do. El Salvador, you're building a military factory? No more. You're building me 2 steel factories. Now, I have a level 5 airbase in Honduras. Can't use it. No planes. Which means we're going to start designing an air force. Because the Americans are going to bomb us. Which is not something we want. Let's have these guys set up into the main navy. Which I'm going to split straight away. And have 2 going to each. There we go. So that way, that's me covering those 2 seas, which cuts off Colombia and Panama. Right now, I just want them doing that. And there's the problem as well. My navy can't get down to the Western Canal Zone because I need Panama Canal. As the permission type is neutral, because we need to be friendly with both Panama and the US. So trade can pass, but nothing else can. See, if I was friends, everything can pass. Again, we need this Democratic Party thing to be as low as possible. Get some anti-tank in here. Because again, Americans will have better tanks than us, guaranteed. They'll be using light tanks, which will be faster than our mediums. So they're gonna encounter our infantry a bit more. Our infantry is gonna need those anti tanks to take them out. As Americans like throwing machine guns on absolutely everything, and you get over 50% war support. I'm gonna go down and activate this. Should bring our weekly change of one per week. This focus is done. We'll go down and do what you call it. Would be good to go get this though. The anti-combatant pack. I'll join it. I'll join the anti-combatant pack. Let's see. Let's hoard political power for now and increase our reputation with the UK. And right now we're a bit thingy because they hold our areas. We have a different ideology. They hold our territory, and we've generated world tension. Not a lot, but we've created some. This will go for a little bit longer, I feel. As soon as the city of Lima falls, it should completely knock him out. Do automatic split off for repairs. Bring the repairs all the way up to 14 I have. Get our doctrines up, because we're going to go integrated for some work, and then we're going to go shock and awe, which is a bunch of org, recovery rate, and soft attack and hard attack, which is what I need right now. Steel won't be a problem for long. I'm trading for with Americans, which aren't giving us any factory traded goods, unless that's ours. Oh no, there you go, +1 from exports. Still need that to be lower. But pretty much we want to try and boost our nation as best as possible.
Atención!
Now, everyone's going to have problems with supply down here and attrition, so I'm just going to move them back up here for now. Because I'm not going after them yet. I need Marines. I need a proper Navy. Of which they're going to have to come from over here down to here.
Atención!
Might as well force
Sí, señor.
these from that into that. Apparently that's the best tank we have right now. That is my tank. We need 38 for that right now. And we also need to catch up on our industry a lot. Let's grab artillery. I'm going to take the aid. Ban Democrat Party. So we're now 100% fascist, which gives us 30% stability. What we'll do, we'll now purchase Belize. Grab Disperse too. Now, I need to keep their opinion of me above 60. And as long as I don't do anything stupid, it shouldn't fall. Now there's a bunch of there's now 3 alliances here. There's 3 alliances in Europe. 4 if you include the fourth International. And then you've got the ANZUS. See, if I was democratic, I could join ANZUS, because I'm guaranteed by the US. I could join the Allies if I'm declared war on. I can go and join the Brotherhood of Europe, fascist. The Chantilly Accord if I was authoritarian. Or the Fourth International if I was communist. I could have another set divisions of it. How many trucks do I have? Dear Mr. Tallyman telling me banana. Yes. Though it does give us 10% consumer goods as we're paying. We're pretty much going to be paying them.
Atención.
So now we can go down here. Do that. Grab
Atención.
these three. Do it from here to here. Oh, no, why? There we go. And then we're going to incorporate Panama. On pause, our army will run down there. The British will leave. That's the first time they've actually said yeah to that. I'm like, yeah, give me my stuff back. And again, we're going to form it a fortress. As we do not want to be naval invaded. And we're going to end up fighting superior enemies, so we want to make sure our land is protected. That should be enough. How many trucks? 335. Just have them training. Low equipment priority. And that should be it for now. We're missing tungsten in that. So we don't have. Salvador has steel, I didn't know that. Oh yeah, I'm building my steel mills there. But I've played Australia many times, so I know exactly how to defend my lands from naval invasion. Not well, but I know how to. This little war is still going on. But the fascists are going to win. Let's go ahead and grab small airframes, because there's no point building big ones. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the small airframes as my cash.
I am Adolf Hitler, command of the Third Reich.
These guys didn't get to it, so I'm behind 21 days.
Listo. Avancen.
There we go. Only things that I need to get down here to get a fruitful partnership, which I will have to do. Grab war propaganda. And I have to wait 21 days for my have these guys do that. Wait for the invasion to prep. repairs pretty quick. I just wish we didn't have to pay for this. And that's a lot of stuff they had in there. Again, we need trains, which we don't have. Alright. There we go. That should be a decent enough rail network. Now, we press go.
Sí, señor.
Invite forwards, which gives us production reduced for motorized, meaning we'll build it a bit quicker. I believe Panama only has militias though. So yeah, we should win this. Well, maybe not. Because I'm fighting Germany. Germany is the reason why I'm losing right now. I wish I could just activate teleport command and teleport all my troops over here.
Sí, señor.
Assign as many people to it as possible. I will wait 70 days. I'm just annoyed Germany sent freaking volunteers to it. As fascist nations sent volunteers to a democratic nation, per se. See, they like us because we're trade partners. And we like them because they've guaranteed us. So I could be a little bit cocky and try and get the Panama Canal. That way I can just march straight in.
Listo, señor.
That's fine, we don't suffer from it anymore. But with it, we want the Jungle Rat, Engineer, and Invader.
Listo, señor.
Denmark has gone communist. Okay. Okay. So it's like Europe's becoming communist. Where's Denmark? There we go. The Danish Popular Republic. It's got a lot of people are going communist. Germany's gone technocratic. Germany. decent. I could add the anti-air and support attack now, but I'm not producing any. Now I am. That reduced production, but I'm producing it. I'm just annoyed that Germany's sent volunteers to a democratic nation. They don't normally. If Colombia goes for it, I'm kind of screwed. See, Panama has 0 divisions. They're the only I could have taken them right now, because Germany's got an infantry division there. I can't.
Atención!
You've got jungle rat.
Sí, señor. Sí, señor.
You guys can just sit on Mexico's border. Peru. One of my areas. Now, bear in mind, you need to make sure you keep this as high as possible. I'll do the focus. No, that's the wrong one. There we go. I mean, we still need to produce our armor. And again, we might as well go for improved at this rate.
Listo, señor.
It might be the thing where they won't. Yeah, they might not allow us to have Panama. If they don't let us have Panama, I'm gonna have to beat the German military. Or hope they get drawn into a war. Because otherwise this war is just gonna be constant. I've lost, in that one fight I lost 3.3k. And they lost 128. Which must have been their whole division. There we go. That was actually perfect. And now the Americans leave to go and defend whatever is left. Now look at that number. I believe they're maximum French. Yes, they are. Doesn't matter. A bit of lag.
Listo.
Now this is where the Colombian push arrives. Where I prep my man. See, I could do that one. Only problem being, kinda need my convoys. right now. I can extract tungsten from El Salvador. You know, the only problem is I haven't researched strange yet, so my guys are completely out of supply. Let's go for the motorized. Ooh. Are they threatened? No, but he's got a top hat. You're the only bastion of the Allies in Europe. You've just created a tension between three different alliances. Fuck's sake. Give them their proper support. Now we're gonna need to make a police division. Great empty. Of that. For now. Then width, suppression of 20. Even though I don't need it, but again, it's good to have. Right, let's design some cars. Should only be that. That is the basic one you can do. Let's go and research and play. Yeah, we can work to work on me now. It's just need 150 political power. Give us all the facts. What I will do though is bring my motorized down to here. And now that I own Panama Canal, I can now block off their entire import. Look at my focus tree. There was a focus that I did that will allow me to puppet them. Not sure though, but let's do the Central American unification. So I could prepare for Colombia. No, I'm pretty sure Colombia has their focus for Panama. Somewhere. It's probably right in front of my face and I still don't fucking see it. because they can only do it for it. Oh, so if they claim Grand Columbia, they're embargoed by the U.S., but they embargo the U.S. back. Makes no sense. No way for the go communist or fascist though. No, they're going democratic. They're gonna go join the Allies. Which isn't exactly good for me. Oh. Right. Let's continue building. We're gonna need steel. Again, we're gonna completely make ourselves important to all these guys. Enable invasions. Next thing. Grab the edge. Grab all that. Hey, we have the tungsten now. We got 14 of it, that's why. Jesus. We've extracted 19. We're exporting 9. I'm gonna load more power. Because of these. Which is alright. I've got a good assortment of gear, so let's allow them to convert a lot of stuff. I'm only extracting 16. Yeah, it would take 5 factories to sort my deficit. No, thank you. Let's start building my navy bases. But what I need is my steel. And railways to be built. And that should be alright. Meanwhile, I've got airports for days now. No, I could actually end the video here at 9:40, because that's 4 years of gameplay where a lot has happened. We're now the Central American Empire. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 27th of May, 1940. Wait, what have we done? What has happened in the world? Central American Empire was formed after brutally taking Nicaragua, Guatemala, then El Salvador, then Costa Rica, then painstakingly taking Panama, buying British Honduras back, then Panama Canal, and we're now prepping for Colombia. Let's see, around the world. The United States has joined ANZUS because Australia went free. Did their little focus. Faction. We've got the Allies, the 4th International, we've got the Brotherhood of Europe and the Chantilly Accord. Chantilly Accord between France, Romania and Bulgaria. Switzerland was a part of it, but then left. I don't know why they did that. The Austro-Hungarian Empire got absolutely annihilated in a war by losing Poland. The Czechoslovak Republic was in the Chantilly Accord and left it because they're going fascist, that's why. German Reich, freeway civil war because they got rid of Hitler. It was meant to put them down democratic or communist line. Guessing they were trying to go communist. But now they're locked into fascist with the Brotherhood of Europe in their faction, with Italy and Italian East Africa. The Bosporus was remilitarized. Unit Soviet republics won their civil war against the USSR. Sweden is still embargoing all of their nations that they normally trade with. And this little war down here is still going on. Bear in mind, Ecuador and Peru are at war. This is a three-way war. Well, two-way. With Peru against Peru and Peru against Ecuador. I need to take Ecuador. And Peru. Oh, and Brazil went fascist. Didn't notice that. What else has happened? Check world tension. What? World tension is 24%. Why are you guaranteeing the state of Japan? I think you're just guaranteeing everyone at this point. The Imperial Guantang territories went to war with China. No, they're at war with the Yunnan clique and Guangshan clique. These two down here. And then got declared war on by the Soviets. By the, the Soviets. You are now against so many imperial protectorates. They're not in a faction. The People's Front is here. 4th International somehow owns a province here. Tano Tufa left, so left the Comintern quite early. Mongolian People's Republic left it once the Civil War started. Ireland's still here, which is alright. They stayed democratic, but they have a non-aggression pact with France because France went authoritarian and decided they wanted a king again. I'm not in a faction yet. I'm on my way down it. I'm doing my unification tree. I'll be joining the Brotherhood of Europe. Then start up the Banana Empire and become bright fucking yellow. This is now going on for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and this will be it for Honduras. What I should say, the Central American Empire. I'll see you guys later.